Dear colleagues, Namaste. After completion of all the modules, let us revise all the important concepts that we have studied in week 1. The learning objectives of this module are the learners will be able to recall all key concepts discussed in this week, use discussion forum for learning through the discussions with colleagues, prepare the assignment as per the rubrics given, and use Google Drive for uploading and sharing the assignment. Dear colleagues, if we take the summary of the first week contains, we have seen 7 different modules. The first module was on challenges of 21st century education. Second module was on Bloom's taxonomy. Third module on active versus passive learning. Fourth module was on learning style and strategies. In fifth module, we have seen effective teaching practices, while the module 6 has enlightened you by giving overview of modern pedagogical tools. Then the last module was on creation of visual presentation. In the first module on challenges of 21st century education, we have seen various challenges. Student engagement and student motivation are important. The students have different learning styles and approaches. Therefore, we have to change our teaching style, and there is diversity among the learners. The learning resources needs to be prepared from the content, taking into consideration the use of technology and how we can make the content interactive. Along with that, our total teaching learning process should be student centric, and it should not focus only on knowledge, but skills and attitude are very important in terms of employer expectations. The student should be able to do the lifelong learning, and we have to assess and evaluate our students whether whatever we have taught actually that has been assimilated into the students or not. And therefore, my dear colleagues, we need to transform whole teaching learning process. In the next module on Bloom's taxonomy by Dr. K.U. Bansod sir, we have seen why Bloom's taxonomy is important. We have seen 3 domains of learning. Those are cognitive, psychomotor, and affective. Along with that, we have seen the Bloom's learning pyramid, which is starting from the remembering level, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and goes up to creating level. He has told us how to use different action verbs for every different level. This will help us to draft the learning outcomes. Also, he has explained you how we can go from lower order thinking skills to higher order thinking skills and imbibe critical thinking in the students. Now, in module 1.3 on active versus passive learning, we have seen the average student retention rates increases if we go for active type of learning, and we have seen the traditional learning gives the passive type of learning which is having very low student retention rate. But we apply the active learning strategies, the retention rate increases. Not only that, we can see that we can convert the lower order thinking skills into higher order thinking skills if we use active learning strategies in our teaching methodology. In Module 4 on learning style and strategies, Dr. Vivek Kahale has explained to you the different learning styles like visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Dear colleagues, one style doesn't fit all, and therefore we need to develop different strategies for different type of learners. In Module 5 on effective teaching practices, we have seen how we can improve our teaching quality index by improving our teaching behaviors as given by Professor Murray, and how we can use various good teaching practices given in teaching practices inventory by Dr. Carl Wyman. We can train ourselves into this and practice these good teaching behaviors and good teaching practices to improve our teaching quality index. In Module 6 on overview of modern pedagogical tools, we have seen that content knowledge, technological knowledge, and pedagogical knowledge, all three are important to achieve student learning outcomes. If we have content knowledge and pedagogical knowledge, then we say it is a pedagogical content knowledge. If we have content and we use technology to teach that content, we say it as a technological content knowledge. If we have pedagogical skill and we use technologies also, then we say it as a technological pedagogical knowledge. But my dear colleagues, whenever we are teaching our students to achieve maximal goal of achieving learning outcomes, then it is technological pedagogical content knowledge, that is TPAC, is the best one, and therefore we should strive to amalgamate content, technology, and pedagogical skills together to achieve maximum learning outcomes. In Module 7 on creation of visual presentation by Dr. Prashant Argade, we have seen the three phases: planning, execution, and impressing for creating visual presentation. How to organize the content is given in planning. How we can outline and insert graphics is the execution, while how we can use the font, color, style, and do the alignment to impress the student becomes the important phase of impression. We have seen various tools of PowerPoint that can be used in making the presentation effective. Dear colleagues, we have created discussion forum in this week for interaction amongst the participants, and by that way we can have further learning. What you have to do is go to discussion forum question, read it properly, and when your answer is ready, you can click reply tab in the right corner, write your answer to the question. Once it is over, submit by clicking post to forum. Then you can see the replies posted by other colleagues which you can read, and you have to at least reply to two participants whether you liked their reply or whether if you want to add something to it. In discussion forum, you can see the question given over here. What are other tools that can be used in PowerPoint to make the presentation more effective? You have to create your answer, and then you have to click this reply tab on the right hand corner. So here you have to write your answer. Once you write the answer into this box, then you can post it to the forum by clicking it. You can see the replies posted by your colleagues and then read it and give reply to them so that the interaction will start. Now let us go to graded assignment given as task 1. This is very important because your grading is going to be based on this. I'm giving you the guidelines. First, you have to select your topic of your own choice. You're going to create a presentation by using whatever guidelines have been given in the module. The presentation, the first slide will be of your topic name, your designation, and the institute's name. And from second slide onwards, you can prepare 5-6 slides on one concept, and that is sufficient. Whatever presentation you have done, that needs to be uploaded on Google Drive. And once you have uploaded it on Google Drive, get a shareable link which can be opened by others, and this link is to be pasted into the assignment section and the assignment needs to be submitted. Now let us see how we can upload our presentation on Google Drive and how to get the shareable link. You can see this icon which you need to click. Once you click this, you will see Google Drive. You have to click on Google Drive so that your Google Drive opens. Once your Google Drive is opened, go to Neve. Here you can see there is the file can be uploaded. This icon file will upload. You have to click on this. Now you can select your PowerPoint and then you can upload it on Google Drive. Now you can see the file has been uploaded in the Google Drive. Now I have to get the shareable link. So if I click on this presentation, right click it, you will get all the options. What we have to get is a get shareable link. Now when you click on get link, you can copy the link from here, but very important, this is restricted because only people added can open with this link. But as the graders are going to grade these, they should be able to see your PowerPoint file. Therefore, you have to change these settings from restricted to anyone with the link. Once this is there, then you can copy the link. The copied link needs to be pasted in assignment section and you have to submit. Kindly note that you can share this link with your friend and ensure whether the link can be opened, because graders are going to grade your assignment if it is going to be opened. No second chance will be given. So get a shareable link which can be opened by graders. While creating your presentation, kindly consider the rubric which has been developed, because based on these rubrics, your assignment is going to be graded. 5 important criteria have been kept: usage of font, use of color, slide background, alignment, and overall impact. If you are not using the proper fonts, then you may get 0 marks. If you use all the fonts rightly, then you will get 2 marks. So kindly go through these rubrics. Use 2 fonts which are readable. There should be appropriate usage of font options. Color should be appropriate, which have appropriate contrast. Perfect background should be there. The text should be aligned, and you should follow 6x6 rule. So if all these guidelines are followed, you can score out of marks. Hope you have understood how to create a presentation, upload it on Google Drive, and share a openable link into the assignment submission. So thank you and wish you a very happy learning.